Hello, my name is Kyle Yuko, and today I'm going to present on how to use internal communication to deal with a crisis. Have you ever thought of or wondered about the endless amount of crises that can occur with or within a business? Have you ever thought of or wondered how management would handle a situation in the event that a crisis does occur? How would you react as an employee if there was a loss of life at one of your company's plants or at your business headquarters? How would you want your company to handle telling you in the event that a situation like this does occur? According to Alessandra Messi in the article Strategic Value of Employee Relationship and Communicative Action, on the 9th of December 2008, a 20-year-old worker died in an accident at a large diameter tube mill at one of the company's plants during the routine reactivation of a preheating system. The worker was hit while repositioning the funnel that allows the tubes to be inserted into the furnace. The employee was a temporary employee who had been working at the company for about a year. After the incident occurred, the company delivered a press release expressing their regrets and condolences to the operator's family. The release put emphasis on the type of situation can occur even though the company had strong systematic safety incentives that were carried out during recent years. The company also explained how this was a significant defeat because it happened despite the huge systematic incentives and training. Internally, everyone realized that the crisis that happened was a misfortune, and it was due to lack of experience of being on the job. It's also crucial to remember the good relationship that the company had with its employees, the communities around them, and its stakeholders. The company had existed for multiple years and worked to establish and feed good relationships internally for the long term. It all comes down to a matter of communication, but also a broader commitment. There are three elements that strengthen relationship through communication. First is use of primary communication. This type of communication is conveyed by the managers, showing that they have been committed to safety for many years and showing an obsession for safety. Second is convergence, realizing that with the help of multiple managerial practices to help the reduce of crisis risk and can build behaviors among different organizational units, which can be a huge success factor. Third is internal communication. Company communication policy reviews that is guided by transparency, continuity, and consistency, which are among the most effective principles used for internal communication. Why is internal communication important? According to Timothy Combs in the article Crisis Management and Communication, internal communication is important because it helps mitigate the stress that crisis can produce for employees, and to illuminate how employees can become ambassadors for a company during a crisis situation. It is said that managers generally fail to communicate corrective actions and accommodative actions to employees. Information such as corrective actions and accommodative actions that are being taken are what employees want to hear and need and want. This will help employees know that there are corrective actions being taken so an event like this does not happen again. If this information is given to the employees, it can help them face the crisis positively and still keep a positive on the outlook as a company as a whole. How internal communication can help prior to and during a crisis. Prior to a crisis, it is important for managers to promote their organization's commitment to safety. This shows employees that safety is a big concern for the organization and that managers genuinely care for their employees. During a crisis, managers can use the company's intranet to clarify the position, to remember their workers, and again to reinforce their company's commitment to safety. Effective crisis communication must include internal communication efforts to properly inform and convert their employees into ambassadors for the company. Having multiple channels is critical for internal communication. According to PR News, managers must make plans to work with multiple channels of communication to get information out quickly and effectively. It is suggested that managers set up an out-of-area number that employees can call to let them know they are okay. There's also an option on Facebook known as Safety Check. Managers can activate this during natural disasters and other emergencies such as terrorist attacks. Now, there are also challenges to using internal crisis communication. To create organizational commitment and identification is one of the more important challenges for internal communication for private and public-owned companies. According to Winnie Johansson, in the article Entering New Territory, a study of internal crisis and a crisis communication in organizations, the challenge seems to grow bigger when organizations find itself in an actual crisis situation. In the book Ongoing Crisis Communication by Timothy Combs, he mentioned that all organizations must be prepared as crises present new challenges each time. Carnival Cruises, Boeing, and IKEA are prominent and well-respected companies, but each face new challenges when attempting to use internal crisis communication to deal with their own crisis situations. After a crisis situation has occurred, it seems there is a possibility that employees who used it to be proud of their organization change their view of our organization according to the crisis type. This can be based on how managers handle the situation. In conclusion, it is crucial to remember the importance of internal communication in the event that a crisis does occur, and to use new technology to handle the situation properly. Management must keep their employees informed prior to the crisis by letting them know their investments to safety and training. Also by using internet to again reinstate their position on the crisis, show them that they're remembering their workers, and to reinforce their commitment to safety. Management should try to have some sort of outside line that employees can call to let their families know that they are okay. And remember the challenges to using internal communication and how to overcome those challenges using reinforcing safety, training, and showing them that they care for their employees' lives. Thank you for taking your time for watching this presentation. Have a great day.